What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around these end times sent from the enemy. Had that strong, close, and personal relationship with God. Good, great, awesome. And if you are interested in that one-on-one Discord call, the information is pinned in the comment section and in the description down below. Good, great, awesome. Y'all hear that train? Come on now. God is saying today, the last preparations. I repeat, the last preparations. He says, my children, these are the last preparations. Many still doubt the work of your Father. Many will not be ready for what is coming. If you look around you, everyone is planning to cash in checks. So payday. Planning their next meals, talking about their next parties, and so forth, but are oblivious to the real world in front of them. Unfortunately, many will see it through the hard way. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Many of you need to accept and realize that the world you once knew is already gone. Much has been done spiritually. The collision of times is approaching quickly. I told you that there would be no more delay. I meant it. I have been merciful enough. The one thing I have noticed is that many are complacent or afraid. You want a breakthrough, but won't break through yourself. Change that immediately. You have much support and assistance from heaven. Get your ledgers prepared today. Stop procrastinating. If I told you to do something, then do it. Many of you have got to learn to trust me. Have you forgotten what I've already done? Many need to have more faith. You cannot operate without faith in the next. I will never leave you or forsake you. I mean that. So why do you keep saying you miss me or asking me to come back to you? Don't be silly, my child. Understand that as your father, I know everything about you. It is you that doesn't know everything about me. So come and get to know me. I know the enemy attacks have been brutal. Take that as an indicator of how close you are. Look at how desperate he is to stop you. Yeah, you. That means there's something special about you. Take it as your chance to defeat him. You have nothing to be afraid of. If you look at the stars, they all look similar from where you stand. If you got to see up close, you would see that they are not. The closer you get, the more you will see the details about me that many fail to see. Many will get to know me throughout the world very soon. Okay, so that's what he said. So this is some of the things that happened to me today that he wants me to speak about. So first and foremost, not even just today, but there's been sirens like crazy. I remember 2 days ago, it was siren after siren after siren after siren. I'm like, did somebody rob a bank? Dang. Y'all, it was wild. And I kept hearing siren after siren after siren. So at the same time, the birds was very vocal. So it was just so much alert, right? Now, today I was downstairs doing a workout and it sounded like I was hearing a ticking, like a time bomb or something like that, or a clock, but it sounded like a timer on a bomb. Like, I was like, what the heck? Am I going to face a breakthrough? Am I going to get blown up, Father? What's going on? But it was, that's what I heard. Then it started raining. It was pouring down in Michigan. It started raining. And before it started raining, I saw like the weather alert several times, severe weather, severe thunderstorm. And it popped up 4 times. Usually it do it maybe a good whopping 2 times, but it did it 4 times. Now, why this is important, God had alerted me a year ago that it will rain around the time of the breakthrough. And so a storm is coming in the spirit. Well, it's already happening, and it will collide and manifest in the physical. So the times will collide. Okay? And that's what's happening. What's happening in the spirit is happening at the same time in the physical, and the times are colliding. So I said, oh, and I mean, it threw down. The Lord was like, don't worry, the power ain't gonna go out. You're gonna be all right. Just get ready as normal. And it's crazy, because when the storm was, you know how it gets real dark. I said, ooh, that looks dark. And before it got to me, everybody was texting me, and then my friends and stuff like that in that little chat. It was pouring down everywhere but where I was, and then it started to rain, but it didn't do it as long. So, yeah, Michael, I was hearing an angel speak to me, calling me, saying, Sammy, like whispering it. And because, angels, me and Michael got our little nicknames for our names, but that's a whole story for another day. That's how close I am with all them. But Michael was calling me up the stairs. At first appeared to be a whisper, but then he was calling me up the stairs. And I heard him call me. And so I looked up, I said, what's going on? Because I've been real sensitive in the spirit, for real. So I go up the stairs, and he takes me to the window, and he says, the storm is calling you. Keep that ledger ready. I know you are prepared. Tell your brothers and sisters. Okay? So that prompted me to do this video and to let you guys know, 12 rounds the Lord had expressed to me a year ago. Essentially, it was 12 months. I thought it was 12 days to the time, but no, it was 12 months, a year. So understand that we are really approaching up on the times that the Lord has been speaking about. So it's time for you to get prepared and stay prepared. Like, this is not the time to be distracted. I've been seeing a lot of great things. The Lord been showing me a lot of stuff personally for myself. Look, it's either you're going to be ready or you're not when it comes down to it. And you don't got to worry as long as you're diligently, doing what you're supposed to be doing. I know this is new to a lot of people, and it's going to continue to be new to a lot of people, but you're just going to have to learn how to move. It's a learning process. You can't sit in complacency, like the Lord was saying, just knowing what you already know. You've got to step out and learn new things. That's just the way life is going to be from here on out. You cannot be complacent, So the Lord told me to tell people the prophetic hour. He said that to me a year ago too. He said it will rain. The prophetic hour, you will have many choices. We inching in on it, y'all. And that's why the Lord says the last preparation. So let's get it together. Peace and blessings, and I will catch y'all in the next one.